Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a mini episode from Ultima Final Fantasy, the ultimate Final Fantasy podcast. I am Joe.
I am Caleb.
And today we're going to be watching literally every single trailer for Final Fantasy XVI and doing our reaction to it and announcing our contest.
Yes.
Yes, we sure are.
Yep. So we're going to give away a copy of the collector's edition of Final Fantasy XVI to the person who writes us the best super sexy swinging fan fiction. Should we make it for FF16 or for the podcast or just anything?
I would say for the podcast, Final Fantasy related.
Okay.
So it can't just be me and you, like on a normal ass day. It's got to be like, we have to somehow be involved in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to stroke our ego.
And to stroke other things of ours.
Yeah, that's right. So you can email that submission to us at fffanatics123@gmail.com, or you can DM me on Discord, and I'll take a note of it. But yeah, it has to be at least 500 words, but it can be as long as you want.
Yeah. This would be a fun farewell to that podcast. We've been meaning to tie that loose end up for years now.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
We should go on there and read all the fan fictions.
Yeah.
But I think we should announce the winner the day of Final Fantasy XVI's release.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So please, guys, write us a fan fiction. It could be Final Fantasy 16. Probably should be Final Fantasy 16, but I think you can do any Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
We don't know that much about it, unless, of course, these trailers reveal all too much, which is possible.
Yeah, it is possible.
Square Enix does love doing that.
If you want like a $300 version of Final Fantasy 16, and you want it for free, basically, write a good damn fan fiction.
Or an awful one. Who knows who will win?
Yeah.
It's like apples to apples. You never know who you're really playing with. Like, are they looking for the real answer or are they looking for the joke?
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. Who can say which one will choose?
Who can say? It would be great if they posted it on adult-fanfiction.org.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want, please do, actually. Yeah. I would prefer that greatly.
I would prefer that. Yeah, a link to adult-fanfiction.org or whatever whatever the big fanfiction site is too, if it's not dirty.
Yeah.
You could do that too, but I mean, we want it to be a little nasty. I mean, this is UFF.
Come on, we're always a little bit grody over here.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have to be. I'm not going to stop your... And you know what, dude? If there is only one... Because sometimes we ask for questions and reviews, we see the downloads. It's not like people aren't listening to the show.
Yeah.
And then we'll only get like one lazy... Or no, excuse me. Everybody else is lazy.
Pardon me, one half-assed...
we only get one like review or something like that. It's like, dude, this is $300.
For a big game, too.
For a big-ass game. So please, we want to see your talent. Or lack thereof. It doesn't matter. Like...
Yeah.
And for the person listening who's like, should I? Yes, you should.
Absolutely.
And the reason is because half the time we ask for reviews, hardly anyone writes them. So
yeah. I mean, dude, there was one time in college where they had like an essay contest and they didn't even have enough people submit it to like do the contest again. So they went around and announced, hey, this is a big deal. There's a lot of money in this. And we have 2 people who have put in. And then suddenly a bunch of people put in.
Yeah.
But it's like... Come on, there's the odds are really ridiculously high.
This is no joke. Okay.
Yeah. But your fanfic can be.
It can,
whether intentionally or no.
Yeah. Just at least 500 words. That's it. That's all we're asking.
Give us something to read. Yeah. We gotta get our sexy voices back for that.
Oh yeah.
I'm pumped for that.
All right. Speaking of sexy voices, listen to our sexy voices react to every single Final Fantasy XVI trailer.
Yep. So we're gonna watch them, and I'm gonna pause in between, and we'll react. We'll watch.
We should definitely have. Okay, you don't want to talk over him then?
We could talk over him.
Okay, because I have its volume like kind of lower.
Yeah, I'll try to talk. I'll pull one off because on my volume dealio it's loud as fuck.
Okay.
So yeah, we can talk through it as well. Here we go. It's the link is Final Fantasy 16 all trailers, the mega trailer. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the newest one, so we'll just watch that separately. But here goes 13 minutes and 44 seconds of FF16.
I do think this is in order, and this is the worst announcement trailer of all time.
Oh yeah,
I believe we've already seen this one.
Yeah. Should we make it visible for the guys on Twitch?
Nah.
Okay, yeah, fuck you guys. Shiva's dominant.
The dominant. How do we even know
This is a BDSM.
Our kind do not question orders.
Our kind submit to the dominant.
Sergeant,
There's a war.
your icon.
They're calling summons icons, probably.
Yeah. I blame 14.
I blame 9. They're the one who started fucking with the
Our foe
name.
will not relinquish their mother crystal easily.
Idoilings.
This will be a bitter fight.
Got some kids, some dogs again.
Doors. We have discussed this.
Okay, so some kind of like
Come, Joshua.
Joshua's
Your father will be
Ifrit.
expecting.
His mom's got really bad teeth because every time she talks, she has to cover her mouth up. She's got some snaggle tooth going on in there, I guarantee it.
Probably. Got a big white chocobo. Okay, and then the gameplay is straight up action.
Yeah.
What do you mean you refuse?
This guy looks like he's straight up out of Final Fantasy XIV, by the way.
He does.
Boring looking person. Huge Marlboro fight.
Yeah, Marlboro fight and then the mist. I'm wondering if they actually had anything like the area actually built up. Or
Yeah.
they just made it for the trailer.
This chick's definitely the dominant. She's got that long cigarette
That's how I
thingy.
like it, man.
Yeah, she's going to put it out on your ass cheek. She gets done. So the combat looks a lot like FF15, maybe combined with like some Dark Souls, maybe some
There's definitely like with FF15 like the dashing around through things and stuff. I'm seeing that a little bit here.
yeah, this dude just got splattered all over Joshua's
Just
face.
all the blood on his face.
And it's not as bad as I just made it sound, but it was pretty great.
And then something's going on. So when he's saying you got to kill Shiva or you got to capture Shiva's dominant, is that like the person that's connected with the summon?
Probably.
Probably.
Second life on the fire. But that's impossible.
Somehow that's impossible.
So now Ifrit is born.
The legacy of the crystals.
Definite Final Fantasy XIV sound and music here.
Yeah, it's Soken doing the music.
Enough.
Saying Joshua, wake up. Is Ifrit trying to kill Joshua, or is Joshua inside of Ifrit?
I bet you he's the summoner.
If it's the last thing I do.
Oh yeah, this was the one where I thought they were the same guy.
I think it is. It is the same guy.
Oh fuck. Oh. Now I'm confused, and I don't want to even go back and find out what I thought then versus what I think now.
Yeah.
Okay. The music's great. Okay, still think that is an awful first trailer, by the way. It is
Yep.
it's so messy, and there's not like a single thread that you can pull through, except on rewatching it 20,000 times that I have now. It's like the Joshua, oh, clearly, okay. He's connected to the summon and things are freaking out. He's like this protected prince or something.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to underline for people who are freaking out right now,
One we
have
don't
not
care.
looked up anything.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Okay? And so this is a pure reaction of just trailers.
I didn't even want to do this. All right, because like me nowadays, I've gotten to the point where like if I'm gonna buy it and I know I'm gonna buy it, why am I even gonna watch the trailer? Like
to just get like either
to get more shit spoiled for me. Like I'm not gonna get more pumped. I mean, maybe I will, but like an announcement trailer is one thing because like
Yeah.
you look at like the God of War 2018 announcement trailer Did you watch E3 that year? I can't remember.
No.
It was amazing. Okay, E3 Sony's showcase starts out like got the God of War music. It's all quiet. It's like it starts to build. They got like a full fucking orchestra there. Like everything's there, and then it just Kratos is there, and everyone loses their minds. That's like amazing. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
This is fucking terrible.
I think. Well, this is an awful.
It's too much. Now, and this is an announcement trailer. Like you can't give us that much in the announcement. God of War gave us nothing.
You know
what's
what's
like
funny?
Barely anything there.
They're giving us a bunch without giving us anything at all.
Yeah. It's like fluff, man.
It's definitely all fluff. I mean, you could look through this trailer and like guesstimate like who everybody is and who all the factions are at play here. You can of course guess about like the summons and stuff. And I know when we did our first reaction of this exact trailer, it was like people were like correcting us on shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
It's like, we don't care.
We
dude.
watched
like,
this once.
Yeah. And I really don't care.
And now I've watched it like 6 times.
Yeah, I've seen it probably like 3 times now.
And it's still a terrible announcement trailer. It doesn't make me... It's not mysterious enough to make me excited.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah. You gave me a lot.
It's too much. You gave me
nothing.
a lot.
Yeah.
But then it's also a lot, but without me being emotionally invested. And so I'm also not that excited about it when I'm watching this trailer.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a new Final Fantasy. I've been.
We should be freaking out.
I should be freaking out, and this is the worst announcement trailer ever. And here's the problem. This is the opposite though of FF15 and 13. If you remember, the 14 trailer was just like guys standing around looking at the horizon. Like,
yeah, they definitely capture the spirit of Final Fantasy 14. You're looking out on the horizon thinking like, man, where did all that time go?
Oh my God. So the problem with 13 and 15 were that they were like such well done trailers, and almost like that almost had the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Where
So like, hey, you said
now-
this was gameplay. That was a cutscene.
that
You
was the
lied to me.
With 13, it was like it would just sold the game so well. So when the game turned out to be less than the trailer,
Yeah.
it was like a big disappointment, right? 15, I would guess it's about the same thing. I love 15, but 15 was kind of the same thing, but then there were things in the trailer that never showed up in the game
Yeah, that's
because
true.
the development of 15 was such a mess. So this is, they're like, okay, well, maybe we'll give them a shitty trailer. Like, did they do it on purpose? Anyway, what's going on here?
People are just excited about the fan fiction contest, and then I'm going to use this behind the scenes talk for my fanfic. Press fucking what? Joshua, gotta be dominant. Yeah, no, imagine how funny it is to subscribe to Super Sexy, and then an episode pops up like, 5 years later?
Yeah. Can't wait for the 12 downloads on that thing.
Hell yeah, I'm counting every one of them.
Yeah.
Cherished.
Cherished downloads.
Yeah, that's, I mean, if we announce the winner there, I guess we can get more.
That'd
but
be hilarious. No, we're going to announce it. We're going to announce it here.
Yeah, we will. Trailer still kind of sucks.
Yeah.
The combat looks cool, though.
Combat does look good. And that's what I'm excited about. I know, okay, so we say we don't know anything. We know there's whispers of things that I've read from people on the Discord. So if they're wrong, fuck me. First off, we know it's directed and produced by Yoshi P.
Yeah.
Who made 14 and its overlong expansions. And then the music is by Soken. Masayoshi Soken, I think is his name.
Yeah. Also 14.
Who's now getting his turn to do a game with a full-on score that's not like score of the week and fill the game up, please.
Yeah, this is it.
So we'll see, like, from like his promise with 14, if he can like pull off being the main series composer. So that'll be interesting. The music's good so far.
I would say this is Yoshi P's test as well. Now he did save the company at one point, but so did so did the OG guy. So did the Gooch, and he got fucking grabbed hard and chucked out.
True.
So
we'll see what happens.
Don't fly too close to the sun.
I mean, so did Hajime Tabata.
He got booted too. Yeah.
15 was like one of the best-selling Final Fantasy games ever.
Yeah.
But he didn't get booted. He quit.
Yeah.
If you remember.
That's true. He did quit.
Yeah, he quit and made his own company.
Yeah.
who have so
He
far
probably-
just made like a little mobile game.
He probably got tired of me bitching about him like all the time, being like, "Man, all his games suck except for 15. Like freaking Third Birthday, freaking Crisis Core, Type Zero.
Hey,
Come
people
on."
listening to this probably love Crisis Core. Okay, let's get
If they love Type Zero, though, this is no place for you.
let's move on to the second
All
trailer.
right, second trailer. I'm kidding. You can stay if you like Type Zero. You're just
The only reason I want to give it this is because throughout the 15, we looked up every little thing. I feel like it's unfair to 16 to not like give it some time, you know?
Yeah.
In a world.
Are we? What are the dominants?
And a word.
The power we wield, it wears away at our very being.
Okay, so they are.
Makes us,
It is part of them.
makes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
Oh, we better start with questions so that people are curious.
Oh, that's FF8 right there. You see that?
I did.
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster.
Oh, now we got a HUD.
Yep. Little health bars. Strength tonic, high potions.
You would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife. New order to see us.
He likes the dominance, he says, shirtless in bed with a chick. I love the dominance. Finger in my ass.
If I take the field, our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
Okay, so is this like a new group of people entirely?
I think so. I think each nation is going to have their, like, their summon, their dominance,
Yeah.
their special brand of BDSM.
I mean, it's related to the crystals, right? Because we got that in the first trailer. Has something to do with crystals.
Yeah. Oh, we got mega numbers going on.
Oh, it's FF13 time.
Ooh, these summons are huge, too. And there's summon fights? Holy shit, we haven't had that for so
Okay,
long.
that actually looks pretty cool.
It is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built.
Wow.
Empire will live on.
Okay, so this guy's the Emperor. Phoenix, Titan, Garuda, Ramu, Shiva. Oh, actually, the names are in the music, if you heard that, by the way.
No, I
It's like
didn't.
Shiva, Ramu. That's what I was doing, I think. Someone's going to correct me.
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
What now?
Okay, so clearly they're setting up Joshua as like the main... He sounds like the main crux of the thing.
Yeah, the summons look really cool in that one.
All right. That trailer was better. The story stuff was still like, okay, what the fuck?
Why even give us story, though? That's the thing. Like, you got to go God of War mode where you give us barely anything at all. Like, you just don't say shit. You, like, establish, hey, this is a new world. This is a new area. Here's maybe the conflict. And then just...
The gameplay looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
exciting.
so. And you definitely had some summon battles, which is going to be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we haven't had that for years on end. Like, I think FF10, well, maybe 12. I guess there's some in 12 that you kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
But full-on summon battles like that, it has more of like an FF10 feel to it. It looks like, which would be sweet because in FF10 you like totally control the summons like all the way. And it was a lot of fun.
I bet you'll do that.
Yeah, so that looks really cool. I definitely do think it's a better trailer than the first one.
Okay, so what's probably messy about this, storytelling wise, is that they have multiple like factions, and they're probably going to tell this huge sprawling story of like a bazillion different characters.
Yeah.
Is what it's looking like, which if they do it well, kudos. If they don't, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Too many characters, too many like things going on, and that has been a problem with Square Enix storytelling before. So
namely with 14, I would say.
Oh yeah, with Yoshi P's overlong 14 sprawling 14 expansions.
Yeah, so that's definitely a concern that I have.
By the way, thank you for the bits.
Yeah, I love seeing those biddies.
Yeah.
That was one of the concerns I had right away was, okay, Yoshi P, okay, it's going to be a lot of world, and it might be too much.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's stuff like Game of Thrones where there's a million characters and it's really well done, except for the ending, but we'll forgive it. But, like, it's like we're interested, there's a lot of different conflicts going on, a lot of different things, a ton of named characters.
But you get so much time with them in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
It's not just time.
Yeah, not just purely time.
Yeah, just head nods I would not count as character development.
As personal time. Yeah, it's like hanging out and,
yeah,
relationship
building.
building.
We'll see you anon.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, can't wait. So that is one of my concerns. And you're right, it is building out the world a little more. Hopefully it's unfounded.
It does sound like it's like Joshua's story.
Yeah.
Based upon the two trailers. Where it's like, because it's at the end of the trailer, where it's like, you're free to open, you're free to, or whatever. So sounds like we'll have one singular, maybe protagonist or something, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
They made Lightning look like she was the only protagonist in 13. And 13, of course, turned out to be like an ensemble game. So, who knows?
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, let's watch number 3.
Oh, yeah, the gameplay is done. They did an outside hire for the game.
It's the guys who did DMC5, I believe.
1,500 years.
A lot of people are excited because of that.
Yeah. That was a fun game. DMC5.
And
this looks like 15.
Has been slowly dying.
Okay, this is a new faction.
Ever since.
At least the ladies' voices. Sounds like it anyway. Maybe I didn't pay attention enough.
Creative Business Unit 3.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
You're the third string.
Suck this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic.
Darkness
no
spreads
magic
as
in this
day gives
area.
way to twilight.
It's an
The
FF8
mother's
idea.
flame now all but a flicker.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals.
All right, we're seeing all the different kingdoms.
Oh, those crystals are huge.
Yeah.
They're not just in the back of the castle.
Yeah, it's like a mountain range behind the castle.
That's cool.
The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, bastion of tradition.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
The Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
Okay, she's
where
given us
ambition is divine.
all the different
The Imperial banner
kingdoms.
shall fly over every city in storm. All shall bow before their emperor.
Oh yeah,
The
the
Dalmekian
shall.
Republic.
You guys holding
whose
a freaking
fortunes shift with the desert sands.
flower.
And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
The Iron Kingdom, forged in faith and fear.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Or the Kingdom of Waloed, indomitable
Waloed?
in its isolation.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals.
That's the insomnia of this
From a
world.
single
Yeah.
spark, will the land ignite. In the year 860, the Imperial army will march
Jesus.
upon Rosaria.
Yeah, that guy definitely dies.
And from the slaughter shall a new shadow rise.
Is that a Saruman?
Okay.
Fall upon the dominants, painting their destinies black as night.
Our ability to summon beasts of
Oh, okay. So they become
command
the.
respect, but instead has left us outcasts.
And so
Yep.
I became their
I just
puppet.
answered that.
What makes them think they have the right to use us? to leave us to die
There's a
when
sickness.
our bodies are spent.
Guys turned to stone.
Flame!
That's Sephiroth here, Gerudo chick. Little Hugo.
Is that a stagger bar?
I think so.
It is you who shall bow to me.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength.
Good luck getting past my 80-foot sword.
Rise, ye crownless kings. A reckoning is upon you. A war.
Sephiroth? Okay. So you got the 6 kingdoms or whatever, however many it is.
Summer 2023.
Okay. You got the 6 kingdoms. Or again, however many.
6 to 20.
6 to 20, somewhere there. Okay, they each have a crystal, and each of those crystals has an icon, and there's a person connected with that icon.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the Empire, of course, is going to come in and start taking people over because they need do they need all the crystals to be united under one banner? Is that the idea?
To fight some grave evil, maybe.
Maybe to fight a big evil, but they were like, in order to survive, we need the blessing of the mother crystal or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess that could be a few different things. So that's interesting. I do think that was the best trailer so far, by the way.
Yeah.
That would have been
decent.
a better announcement trailer. I don't think it's perfect. I still think it's a lot. It's like too much for an announcement, but it's not an announcement at this point. It's trailer number 3. That was like a trailer that gave us the world, like a lot of information on the world. So it's basically what we were thinking before, but definitely solidified there. And then she named each one. And we got to see like big wide shots with like what the crystals look like. And that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Still don't know how interactive this world's going to be, like how much exploration we can do.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of that kind of gameplay. I know they released a big gameplay dump. I don't want to watch that, but we'll watch any specific trailers. So there's more out there than what we'll watch. But
Okay.
I don't know. To me, it looked like when Nintendo does their thing where it's like, okay, here's a bunch of trailers. All right, now here's a dude playing this game for like 6 hours. I'm like, I'm not going to watch that. But, you know, I think it's interesting. They definitely added more of the world in this one. It feels a lot like FF14, though. You got like the industry-based desert guys.
There's
like
some FF15 in it, too. That's what's interesting to me. Like, literally, one of the kingdoms looks like Insomnia.
Yeah, it does.
Or it's like really dark and shadowy. And like, even the main guy is not that far away from like broody Noct from Versus 13, let's say, era. So interesting.
Yeah. I think it'll be cool to see how much of this we actually get to like explore. How open this game is going to be, because we haven't really seen much.
We haven't had. 15 was open in a way. It was like one big area, and then you got into the little areas, and so I guess 15 was like a smaller world. It was such a small conflict.
Yeah, it's an interesting style too, because it's kind of both open world and corridor mode.
Yeah,
when it's story time, it's like you're in a hallway, but then the rest of it's wide open. So
yeah, and then 14 is of course massively open. So if we're looking from Yoshi P's perspective,
probably going to be pretty big.
Might be, but we haven't seen walking around.
Yeah, only combat.
We've only seen combat and cinematics.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's go in for the second to last trailer here.
Take Joshua and get to safety.
I'm not going without you.
I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
So this is like the prologue. This is probably the beginning of the game. is Joshua dealing with the Ifrit thing, and then he's an older man throughout probably the majority of the game.
Yeah. Or they kill his ass.
Just knowing Square Enix, knowing the Final Fantasy series.
Yeah.
That's a very... I think it's FF11 that has that, with the little kid at the beginning, with the like traumatic experience.
Revenge
Yeah.
is a weapon.
I mean, we obviously don't play as him, but
Yeah.
he could still be the
But
main
he's in
driving
it.
force.
It's like
Yeah.
Arno or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I sometimes
Same thing in this, though. We don't play as the kid. We play as this dude.
Or if it's controlling me.
Oh, interesting. Is that the big bad? That looked like the big bad in the previous picture.
Yeah.
Garuda.
Oh, so it seems like... Oh, that's a losing fight for Garuda there. Sorry. It seems like maybe Joshua dies, and then Clive takes the summon thing from him somehow. Because Joshua clearly has it in the beginning. And then he was just fighting Garuda and summoned Ifrit. And now he's got him here.
The truth that awaits me. I will press on.
Oh shit, there's two? Never mind.
What the fuck? Oh, just saw some traveling. Did you see that? With
Yeah.
the chocobos?
The usual.
Oh yeah. The usual spinneroo move.
19 years I've waited for this chance. And I won't be dying
Oh,
today.
so there is two of them.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Damn.
Okay, that looks like God of War type crawling up giant things. Okay, that looks pretty sweet. Okay,
Yeah.
That looked pretty sweet.
6/22/23.
Now that I've watched 5 trailers, now I'm more excited for the game.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. So we got one more trailer, right?
Yes.
State of Play 2023, is that right?
Yeah.
8 days ago? Okay.
Pretty sure this is it. Captured on PS5. Mix of gameplay and in-game semantics.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
And not the
Focus,
recessive.
Wyvern.
Yeah.
You are key to this mission's success.
Wyvern?
Yes, Sergeant.
What did he name him?
Clive Wyvern.
Clive Wyvern.
Clive Wyvern. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Focus, Wyvern.
that's cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's 2 steps.
2 steps, cutscene. 2 steps, cutscene.
Allow
Oh.
me to welcome you to the world.
What does that
of
sound
Final
like?
Fantasy
FF13, FF10.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in. With a fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series.
Really?
Using
Really?
the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest,
You guys
the
played
game
Stranger,
delivers
bro?
an expansive, thrilling gameplay
That's action as
experience,
fuck,
which
man.
we liken to a high-speed
This is pretty sick
roller coaster
looking.
ride.
Yeah, freaking Phoenix just nuking.
Get to use Phoenix like a Banshee in Halo.
Yeah, like an AC-130 in real life. You just light them up with these big old rounds here.
That looks like a combo.
Yeah, it's got combos that are elemental based here.
Said it was PS5 though. I don't see any like buttons or HUD on that one.
Some summon hits. Oh, nice. Shiva's a little too overdressed for her role, I would say. This is rated M. I want to see tits, man.
It's a good point. We know there's at least like there's a woman, a bare woman, like a woman's bare back in a bed.
Yeah.
in one of these, so, you know.
Maybe that's close enough.
Okay. Official trailer for the world of Valistia.
Oh, what the fuck?
Another trailer? What the hell? All trailers.
Yeah, you lied.
Yeah, lying bastard. Okay, one more.
So the old desert people here. That's a big ass body of water for this big of a desert.
Yeah, doesn't seem like that much of a desert. Okay, running around with chocobos. Okay, walking around in a forest. Walking around in a market. And no one's like, that guy's got a huge sword on his back. Do you guys see that? a beachside resort.
Amber waves of grain.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
The music is fantastic. I'm wondering if this is game music. Probably is.
Yeah.
At this point. Huge castle. Old ruins. Honestly, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
This is Hogwarts.
Yeah.
This is Mount Doom.
Yeah.
Cast it into the fire.
There's Saruman. Right
Destroy it. Destroy it. This is a Resident Evil village he's walking into right now. Beautiful areas.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Running around in the area. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. The next video suggested was a hands-on preview.
Right, we're done.
We're not
done.
doing that.
Yeah, we're done.
Well, I think I'm more excited now.
Okay, I'm more excited now.
I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, before, it's not that I'm not excited. It's just that...
Those trailers in and of themselves are terrible. They're still terrible.
Yeah.
But because we watched 7 of them in a row, now we're getting more inundated with the brand of FF16. Okay. I'm excited, but I'm cautious about it. Mostly cautious because the constant, like, FF14 has just been too much for me. The trailers suck, of course. I'm a little worried of there being like too many factions, too many characters, and the story getting really boggy, which for people who like break down lore and shit, there's going to be some people that are going to really react to that. Well, I am not. I think the game should have an excellent story, one round without thinking about it too much. And like,
yeah.
So the emotional core needs to be there, which some games do better than others. 13's a game that doesn't, for example. It's like a game where you are like the world of it is so confusing and they tell it to you in such a convoluted way that you're not able to totally parse that stuff together, and it's super important. I think 15 is the opposite for me personally. I know other people totally disagree, where like the emotional storyline is there despite the fact that a lot of the lore stuff is hidden, at least in the original version of the game.
Yeah. I think that's what makes 15 great. The actual story itself isn't all that great. It's the 4 characters, and you get really attached to them. But there's a lot of shit outside of them that doesn't make any sense.
I also love the gameplay in 15, but the gameplay in this looks really good. I have almost because the gameplay in 14 is also really good when there's a game.
When you play it.
I have no doubt that the gameplay is going to be excellent. But I'm scared of the story.
Yeah, I'm scared of the story.
The world looks beautiful. I was a little afraid of that when we watched the first few trailers. Like graphically, I was like, this isn't that impressive. And usually Final Fantasy's like
top of the line.
Yeah, top of the line. So, okay. All right. I'm still not as excited as I was for 15, but I'm more excited now. More
Yeah.
excited.
I mean, we've been jaded by all the terrible games we've had to play.
That's probably true.
We're spiteful
Actually,
creatures now.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's not. Well, yeah, we've played a lot of the bad ones in between 15 and now, haven't we?
Yeah, we played a lot of things in that time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, I do think I'm less concerned, but I do still have, I'm not 100% sold on the story being not 14 style. And if it's 14 style, I am not going to like it as a story. The game looks really fun though. So at the very least, we'll have something,
Hopefully.
we'll have a good time. But the problem is
music sounds really good too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's earworm level yet, because the Yoko Shimomura stuff for 15 was like, that would get stuck in your head.
Yeah. No, it's not there yet, but we obviously haven't experienced it all the way.
True.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference there because like 14, I don't know, like Stranger of Paradise, not a great story, but like the way they handled it was awesome, and so it works, right? With this and 14, it's like I'm worried it's going to be more along the lines of 14, where it's just way too drawn out, way too many characters, not enough interest from me to like keep me involved and engaged and actually interested in all of the cast that we do have.
Yeah.
So that was one of the concerns that I still have, and it hasn't been.
Yeah, I'm just scared of Yoshi P doing his Yoshi P thing, which was fine when he started, but now at this point I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I've had my fill. So hopefully he understands this is a single player game and like adapts it to that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure to some degree he will, but I don't know for sure.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all I got though. I mean, I'm more excited to get it. I'm more excited to start digging in once it is released, but obviously it's still a few months out, so
I'm excited for you to have bought me Final Fantasy 16.
yeah, I'm excited for all the copies I bought of this game.
And
the 5.
you can get one of them.
Yeah, you can. One of the ones I bought, in fact, yeah.
Remember, you got to send us a fan fiction.
Yeah.
Preferably posted on an official fan fiction site.
Yeah.
Where that has something to do with me and Caleb here and Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be 16. We'd appreciate it if you did. But
and it must be at least 500 words long. And again, fffanatics123@gmail.com. Or in our Discord, you can DM me the link to the fan fiction, and so that it will be counted in our thing. And we will announce the winner on the day. We got to remember to do this on the day Final Fantasy 16 comes out. Or at least you got to get your submissions in by that time, and we'll be able to announce it. So,
yeah, I'll get it out of here soon, so I don't have...
So by the 21st of June, do it.
Yeah, final submission date.
Final submission is 21st of June. I better have a DM from you or an email from you at fffanatics123@gmail.com. That's 3 F's in there, by the way, in case you're confused. fffanatics123@gmail.com.
Yeah, so hit us up. Thanks for joining us for this very special episode of Ultima Final Fantasy. Enjoy the grind, guys.